Just text him. Oh yeah, this is Raj. Just say that. This is Raj, innit? You ever see a camera for the finals, eh? It'll be alright. It's gonna be only on this side. So you have that protection. Kada?
This one is the Warriors versus Knights.
याद रखिए क्या बोले कपड़े बांधना अपने क्या हाँ थोड़ा इधर थोड़ा ये नाल
It's fine, it stays like that. Yeah.
ये खत्म हो गया, इधर पहले ये खत्म हो गया, अभी देखो वो जितना का स्टार्टिंग में पॉइंट में आने वाला है वो सारे सुपर स्टार कोई नहीं है बाहर हो रहा है chasing one who's batting में कर रहा है कितनी चाहिए ना वो देख
Everything is ready.
everything is ready last में दो विकेट ठीक है रिस्क नहीं ले सकते लेकिन
Touch 20 lights. माइक के सेट
David पानी है तो स्पीड इधर आके इसकी मालिश नहीं सिंगल डबल वाला नहीं काम करता भाई
मैंने पहले तो समझ आ रही इसने तो आगे गेम खेलना गेम सॉल्व कर दो
उसके बाद फिर वो 12 12 रन
ਇਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ
क्यों
ਇਹਨੇ ਆਂਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੈਚ ਨਹੀਂ
या नहीं भाई
ਨਹੀਂ ਭਾਈ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ
ये बड़ी स्लो सी होगी उसकी बॉल राइट टाइम में कितनी तेज आएगा
यार उस दूसरा बॉल ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੜਾ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਭਾਈ ਕੀ ਫੀਲਿੰਗ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ क्यों
पता ही नहीं
कितना ही चाहिए कितना दिन लाभ से जा रहे हैं
बैटिंग वालों का थिंक अभी का स्कोर कार्ड मुनी भाई आपने खोला हुआ है इनका
मुनी भाई क्या स्टोरी है
इनका दो
मुनी भाई तेरी याद आ रहे बादल
दो रोमांटिक बीच पिक्चर आ गया
नाइस वन
या दैट्स इजी
और किस
Oh, sorry. Was let's move away from the recording voice. 13 बॉल पे 22.
वो रिटायर्ड कोई नहीं हुआ
Deep. 6. Is it 6? Yeah, that's कुछ भी नहीं है और
ये गोल टॉस पाई जाने हैं सारी खेल नहीं नहीं वापस नहीं Bills, that was a biggie. That was a biggie. Umpire ने बता रही डिसीजन क्या He's impressed, bro. They're all trying to get to the final.
पंच रह गया पंच
When it comes to Boston, normally
Didn't you see that? Literally ran into the car. No,
नहीं ओवर तो पड़ा है ओवर भी है कि आउट हो गया यार अभी नहीं है डाल देंगे हार खुदा का ओवर पे आया कैसे ऐसी फ्रंट पूरा हो गया
ये क्लोजिंग सेशन चाहिए
the final of the KCL 2022 between Mighty Strikers and the Trustworthy Knights. The Knights have won the toss and have elected to bowl first on a track which usually helps the team that bats second. It's a good toss to win. Let's see. No, of course. Sorry? Yeah. Do you have a list or anything? Do you have a list or anything? So the Mighty Strikers have decided to keep the same team from the semi-final, and so have the Trustworthy Knights. In the lineups, we have Wasim Ahmed Sahib as the captain, Mansoor Sahib, Asad Butler Sahib, Daud Sahib, Fareed Sahib, and the opposition have also fielded the same team. Farooq Tahir Sahib will be keeping for the start. Shakir Sahib has also picked his gun players such as Irfan Ahmed Sahib, Harawal Sahib. What else can I see? Atiq Sahib, Mudassir Dogar, who is usually a very key player. A very decent left arm spinner in Fazle Umar Sahib. So we're just waiting for the start of this game. By the looks of it, it seems like Shakir Ahmed Sahib will be opening the batting with Ahmed Sahib. Seems like this is a very good combination for them. Both batsmen would look to play and get their 25s and not out, setting the foundation for the rest of the players to possibly propel the score to 120 and above. It will be interesting to see who's going to be opening the bowling here for the Trustworthy Knights. Usually the first couple of overs sets the tone for the rest of the team. Fareed. What's his name? The one, this one, what's his name? I know everyone's name, so Adil. No problem. If you can't see, come here with me. आपको नजर दे अभी close to ले So I think we're going to be starting very soon now. Ahmed Sahib is going to be facing up to The first bowler opted by Trustworthy Knights. This is going to be an interesting decision by the captain. Muzammil Sahib will be officiating his 10th game, and it's a massive game for him. He's been a great umpire throughout the whole tournament. He's been seeing all the small singles, doubles. He doesn't miss anything, so you're in safe hands in terms of umpiring. Okay, ठीक है. मेरे पे आता नहीं है. मैंने कोशिश बड़ी दफा की. Can you just get someone else's? Mine is. Yeah. So it will be the captain to start off the bowling for his team as well. Interesting start, nervous start for the fielder. There could have been a run out, but it's okay. 2 runs to Mighty Strikers. It was in the slot. Double touch and the catch, but that won't count. Positive start here by the Mighty Strikers. The nervous start continues for the Trustworthy Knights. A run out chance and a catch drop, but the pressure's still on. And that's a good first ball. Dot balls are key in this tournament. Three runs on that ball. Shakir will be looking to bat through. He's got to start here. So the first over is about to come to an end. It's currently 7 for none. It is important to make this new ball count for both sides. The field pacing there was brilliant. Unfortunately, the catch was a bit difficult, but a great start for the side. Yeah. So I know that. Yeah, it's one. So the first over comes to an end. 13 for none. Mighty Strikers. Decent start. Asad Buttar, the key bowler, is going to be bowling the second over now. Pinpoint Yorker right on the toes. Nothing can be done about that ball. A man who executes his Yorkers better than no one else here. Attempted Yorker, went for the toes once again, slightly misses his mark. 3 runs to the Strikers. A bit of chaos. Once again, a pinpoint Yorker, missed by the batsman, missed by the keeper. Some runs stolen off there by the Strikers. Sharp work in running. The 4th perfect Yorker by Asad Buttar. This is fantastic bowling. It's unfortunate that he's going for a few runs, but the bowling is absolutely perfect nonetheless. I mean, this is why this team is in the final, when you have a bowler who is so concise with his Yorkers. Excellent bowling once again. He's giving nothing away here. There it was. That ends the over. Very much neck and neck. 25 for none after 2 overs. 28 for none after 2 overs. So the next bowler opted by Wasim is the young gun Farooq Tahir. Both batsmen have got a start here now. Can they build on it? A run-out chance, missed by inches. The running is brilliant as usual when Shakir is there. The umpire is opting for a new ball as it seems that the current ball has been taking quite a beating and the seam seems to be completely split now. So we're going to be having another ball here. Not sure who would be in advantage of this. I think the brand new ball works for both teams. Works well for both teams, I guess. The swing factor is always there. And the fact that you can hit a new ball, which is much more harder than the softer ball, which comes into the second innings. That's actually a fantastic takedown leg, but the wide is going to hurt the strikers, the trustworthy Knights there. So the start continues to be good for the mighty strikers. Can they continue to build on it? They've got some great batsmen to come in the dugout. This is once again an example of sharp running. They're making runs out of basically very good balls. Where there shouldn't be any runs, they are making runs. Once again, proven to be too sharp in the field. Two very athletic, very fit batsmen. Reminds me of the Multan Sultans opening partnership. Oh, and that's a fantastic catch by Farooq Tahir off his own bowling, off the railing. There is a question going on right now with the umpire. And yes, the catch it stands. So in comes Mudassar Dogar Sahib. He's a fantastic striker of the ball. The strikers are 39 for 1. There is still 2 balls remaining in this over. Mudassar Dogar Sahib has just walked in at number 3. So the point I was making about the opening partnership in regards to the Multan Sultans, I guess when you have 2 fit and athletic players, they can make singles and doubles, or in this case 3 runs, out of very good deliveries which are missed by the batsman and the keeper at times. Very much like Shan Masood and Mohammad Rizwan during the PSL. Two balls to go in this over. And there was the question whether this was a run out, but he's luckily made it. 3 runs to the strikers. They continue with their good start. This is a very good start by both teams and very much neck and neck. So the over has come to an end. It's 41 for 1. And now the 4th bowler has been introduced by the trustworthy Knights, a very wily spinner But in this format, he opts to go with pace. Usman Tahir Sahib. Another run-out chance. It was drilled by Adil Sahib, who's now seeing the ball very well. Sorry, Ahmed Sarfraz Sahib, who's seeing the ball very well. And the question is whether he has retired. The scorers are checking. It was a 2. Well, he's made it onto 24, so he can still play on for another delivery or so. And that's a fantastic ball on the length, slightly back of the length. Beats the batsman straight to Asad Buttu Sahib. Very clean take by the keeper. Precious dot ball. Full toss picked up very nicely, very quickly. One of the fastest bat speeds we've seen today in the game. 6 runs to the strikers. That was a mighty strike. Very good adjustment of length once again there by the wily spinner, who's changing his style in this format. A very sensible bowler. He reads the batsman. He's always looking at what the batsman is doing. Goes for the Yorker, and another run-out chance missed, but the margin of error is very small for both teams. I believe that's the second dot ball in this over, so it turns out to be actually a very good over in the context of this format. And considering the size of the boundaries, 2 dot balls are absolute precious here. With the over coming to an end, it is currently 52 for 1. 4 overs gone, neck and neck both teams. No one's giving anything away. So now the 5th bowler is being introduced here, Adnan Masoor Sahib, who I believe is a left-hander, and he's going to be coming around the wicket. Starts off with a wide, and Ahmed Sahib with a very fast run through. I think they've doubled up here to possibly 5 or 6 runs. So this is going to be make or break time here for the trustworthy Knights in this innings particularly. Another wide and another quick single stolen off, another double up to the score. And I believe Ahmed Sarfraz Sahib might have, well, he's still there according to the scoreboard. Some adjustments being made into the field as well. Fareed Sahib is going to be coming slightly more forward. They've opted for 2 on the boundary and 3 in the inner ring. Adjusts his line, makes sure that he hits the pad. Another dot ball. There's been around 3 or 4 dot balls in this innings. And the sharp running coming to the fore once again by Ahmed Sarfraz Sahib, doubling up with the wides. Now the score is flowing here. And very much like a Mitchell Johnson Yorker from around the wicket, hits the pad, dot ball, 5th dot ball of the innings. Manages to get the pads once again, so 2 more dot balls. Although a slightly expensive over, but it could have been a lot worse if these dot balls had not come to the rescue here. Just waiting for the update of the score with the umpire. 5 overs, 68 for 1. The run rate has picked up in this over. Now can the mighty strikers propel themselves to a score which would be very difficult to chase in the second half? Usman is coming back into the attack for a second consecutive over. They've opted for 3 on the boundary and 3 in the inner circle. First ball picked up into the slot, 6 runs. Modesta Dogo does not miss out on these balls. Slipped out of the hands there, all in good nature. But you can slightly see that the pressure is starting to find its way in here. This is a big match, it's a big final. Both teams have worked very hard to get here. Excellent single taken between the wickets. Ahmed Sarfraz Sahib has retired on 25 not out, or he's made more now, so 27. And one of the premier batsmen, upcoming batsmen, Harawal Wasam Sahib, has come to the crease to support Modesta Dogar Sahib. And that's a fantastic catch by Asad Buttar Sahib behind the stumps. So Modesta Dogar Sahib's quick cameo of a strike rate of 210 has absolutely lifted this final and his side. The experienced campaigner Irfan Sahib to face up to Usman Tahir Sahib. And that is absolutely sharp work by Asad Buttar Sahib. You can't keep him out of the game. He's a fantastic bowler, and now he's turning out to be a fantastic keeper. This is completely turning the game on its head now, even though the strikers were well ahead, but they're clawing themselves back into this game with these double wickets here of Dogar Sahib and Irfan Sahib. This is a smart ploy here by bringing in the left-hander, possibly to unrest the line and length of the bowler, but the bowler himself is a very wily bowler. He knows the game very well himself. They've opted 3 on the boundary for so the first wide of this over after 2 brilliant deliveries, but the over itself was very crucial in the context of the game. 2 big batsmen back in the hut. Now Harawal Sahib and Fazli Umar Sahib are going to look to propel this score to a very good score for their side. Six overs are gone, 84 for 2. I think they're going to look at least 120, possibly push to 125 to 130. But it's going to be very hard against Asad Buttar Sahib, who is pinpoint with his Yorkers in the first over. Stolen a single there, but it was another beaten ball. He beat the batsman there with the fuller length. An unplayable delivery, beaten at pace. Fantastic Yorker once again, but the running was also as sharp. So they've stolen another single here. Harawal doing the sensible thing and looking for the 3 runs instead of trying to go big and possibly playing at a delivery which could be unplayable due to its length. Very well played there by Fazle Umar Sahib. He's stolen another single. This is good running by the strikers. Their running has been absolutely on point throughout this innings. In the slot, very sharp work and a very good run out. That was hardly any time for anyone to think. It was a very good pickup and a very good return to the stumps. So in the 7th or the penultimate over, which has so far been economical for the Trustworthy Knights, and he finishes brilliantly by hitting it right onto the pads. So the score ends after 7 overs, 99. So I believe that was only 10 or 11 runs in that over, which is excellent in the context of such a format. Now, the rules throughout the tournament have been that the final over does not have, the wides are always repeated. So whoever bowls this over has to make sure that he does deliver 6 deliveries rather than going for wides and no balls. The no balls are usually repeated as it is, but wides are always going to be repeated in the final over. So Wasim Sahib is going to bowl. Said Sahib went for the big one straight away. Sadid Sahib went for the big one straight away, which is the right way to go. It is the final over of the innings. And he connects this time, launches one right at the top tier. That's a huge 6. He's been a big 6 here. He's been the find of this indoor tournament so far. Top striking since the last game. But he goes in this one. So 6 and out. It's the final over so far reflecting the game. It's very hard to call which team is on top here, but I would suggest that the Mighty Strikers can finish strong here. And that's another wicket for the Strikers. So they're very much now in a region which they can possibly chase this score down. But the pressure of a final is always going to be there as well. Two balls to go. And they've stolen a single here, so they will take 3. And he has been given run out in the final ball, so the Strikers would be happy with their work. They've finished, or the Trustworthy Knights have restricted them to 105 for 6, a score I reckon which they would fancy to chase down. But once again, I repeat that this is a big final, and the pressure of a final and the scoreboard is going to be there. Captain Shakir Sahib rallying his troops. The game plan will be there on how to use or how to utilize their bowlers at what time to somehow restrict the score. The final score is 105. From the semi-final, it seems that they're not going to change their opening combination, as Butcher Sahib, who seems to be everywhere, he's a keeper, he's a fantastic bowler, and now he's coming out to strike for his team with one of the legendary batsmen, Ahmed Daud Sahib. I think Shakir is going to open the bowling with Atiq Sahab. Okay. And Atiq Sahib would be looking to cramp up the batsman from around the wicket, not to give any space whatsoever, any width. These are very sharp players. He gets away with that. I guess it's a dot ball. Asad Butcher Sahib looking at the ball. And this time he can't get away with it. It's been signaled wide. But the ploy is clear. He's trying to give him no... He's trying to make the batsman reach for the ball. One that lands in the slot, picked up brilliantly by Butcher Sahib, 6 runs. The strikers managed 9 dot balls in their innings. Another one in the slot, another one picked up for a huge 6. This is a great start for the trustworthy Knights. A start that's going to calm the nerves for the rest of the batsmen. And a wide ball. The pressure can already be seen here. It's crucial here that the heads do not start to look down. Shoulders should always be positive. This is a big final. The pressure is on both sides, so no one should lose hope. The first over has come to an end. 18 runs of the first over. Shaka himself has decided to bring him to come in to share the new ball, or the semi-old ball. A dot ball by a spinner is key. Lifts the whole momentum of the side. Another fantastic ball from around the wicket, not giving anything away. Shaq's 2 crucial dot balls. It could be that the plan is to just see Shakir out and target the rest. This time, went for it, missed the 6 runs, hits the ceilings, picks up 3, and also rotates the strike. Butterstar back on strike here. Went for the length ball, reached for it, nearly caught there. So this has been a fantastic over so far. Slot ball picked up for 6 runs. Asad Butter is on fire today. Currently striking at 225. Picked up another single here. Well, 3 runs after the ricochet off the wall. So the last 2 balls proved costly. Otherwise, it was about to claw the score back for the mighty strikers. They've turned to the veteran left arm spinner Fazli Omar for possibly a breakthrough. Full toss picked up, hits the ceiling. There was a chance for a catch, but they've picked up 3 instead. The Yorkers are not landing so far for the strikers. Another full toss, another ceiling shot, another 3 runs. Pretty easy picking so far for the trustworthy Knights. They're making very short work of this total. One that stuck in the crease, another 3 runs picked. Batsman was slightly early, but he's played a blinder here and he has to retire because he's reached 25. So he's been lifting his side with the ball. Now he's lifted his side with the bat. And some fantastic work as a keeper as well. It was in the slot. There was a chance for a catch, and now there's a run out. Has he been picked there? The umpire says no. The umpire has said no. Still, that was very good sharp work there by the strikers. They need to keep believing. Anything is possible. A cluster of wickets, everything can change. Knights need 67 in 5.2 overs, 32 balls. Still 2 runs of ball required. And that's a no ball. That's a big no ball. And that's a fantastic dot ball. Good cricket all round. Well played. Well fielded. A small conference meeting. Who's going to bowl this next over? It seems like Shaq will go for himself. Try to bring down the run rate. Possibly make it harder for the Knights with a few dot balls. But it seems like Ahmed Daud is not going to require another invitation to go for anything that's in the slot or in his arc and lift it for 6 runs. There it was. It was there slightly. Picks up 3. So even though the trustworthy Knights are seemingly running away with it, they have played a few dot balls. It's in the slot. We're seeing captain picks it up. Captain versus captain. A huge six, a massive six, which lifts his side. Now they believe. And what a beautiful delivery from around the wicket. Bowling spin in this format isn't an easy format at all, but it requires a lot of skill to actually beat the batsman with spin. So Shaq picks up a big wicket here for his side, and there is still a chance with possibly more wickets. However, I believe the momentum is with the trustworthy Knights to see this game through. But cricket itself is a very funny game. A few wickets there could change the game completely on its head. It's going to be interesting to see who will be batting after Daud Saib, because he is nearing his 25 as well. So there could be two new batsmen at the crease, and this could be the time for the mighty strikers to capitalise. How are they going to capitalise? We will see. The third over comes to an end, 49 for 1. The wicket here has given these strikers some belief of somehow defending this total. So they're having a conference meeting to see how they're going to operate in these last 4 overs of the game. My mistake, the over wasn't finished yet. Shaq still has a delivery to go, or 2 deliveries, and the current score is 56 for 1. It's a huge wide. These are easy runs here for the Knights. And that sharp work at point there by Sadid, who couldn't really capitalize with the bat. But these dot balls can turn out to be crucial. Everyone has to continue to believe that this can still be defended. 4 overs, 50 to win. Very fast and flat ball, but it was down leg. Good take there by Harawal, saves his team some runs. Much better length, much better line, but Dalta plays that well, takes 3 runs, keeps rotating the strike, and the score keeps ticking away as well. Oh, and that's a fantastic catch. This is the kind of catch by a team that could lift their side and possibly go on to win this game. These are the sort of catches that win matches, and that was one of the best catches I've seen in this tournament. The whole side seems to be lifted here, and they can believe that this can still be defended. A big final, the pressure will be there for everyone who comes through now. Shakir rallying his troops, he's being an inspiration for everyone, leading from the front himself. And they have a left-hander against an off-spinner. Now it'll be interesting to see whether he goes for the big strike straight away or he's going to look to rotate. It was a brilliant ball, and that's another run out. The pressure is now creeping in back onto the trustworthy Knights, who are batting so brilliantly. A couple of wickets here has put them on the back foot slightly, but they still have some very good batsmen in the dugout, some very experienced players in the dugout. I believe that the strikers also had a phase like this during their innings when they were seemingly running away with the game, but a couple of back-to-back wickets has brought them back into the game. So the game so far has, in a way, been neck and neck throughout. And another brilliant dot ball. Sadid has been a revelation in this tournament with a bat, and now with the ball, he's lifting his side massively here. And another dot ball. This was the over they needed. This was the brilliant over that they needed. They are right back in this game. They can believe that they can defend these runs. The pressure has creeped in. Doltaib only has a few runs before he has to retire. This is a very crucial phase in the game. As long as one team can hold their nerve, they will go through as winners. This is the suspense we needed for a final. This is a good final that we wanted. The old sub has 5 runs or 6 runs to his retirement. How is he going to play this through? The new batsman will most certainly be under pressure if he retires. And Dolstad goes with the big one. He opts to retire after 1 ball, so they have 2 big hitters to still go. He still has some runs to go before retiring. And this is good, fair. The question is whether this hit within the game, within the arena itself, for 6 runs. But I think the umpires have decided that no, it was outside and it was on the side railings. So that will be 3 runs. In any case, Daud has to retire now, and a new batsman will be at the crease. It's Usman Tahir Sahib, and okay, and Fareed Ahmed Sahib looks to be the one coming out from the dugout. "17 balls, 37 to win, and 2 new batsmen at the crease. And 2 batsmen to still come who have both retired. So the ploy basically has worked very well for the Trustworthy Knights. Both of their openers have come back into the dugout as retired, not out. So they have 2 key batsmen still in the dugout. And a fantastic dot ball. In a big game, pressure can come to anyone. It can creep into anyone here. But we don't know who is under pressure. Both teams are neck and neck once again. And another dot ball and another stamping. What a fantastic stamping. Sharp work by Harawal. This has been a major, major turnaround. Adil Sahib would know that there are still 2 key players in the dugout who are both set. So both players would know that dot balls are probably more crucial than actually getting out here. Dot balls are going to hurt more than missing than getting out. It was in the slot, missed a third dot in the over. This is a fantastic over. After the initial start, what a brilliant over. The new batsmen are going to find it very difficult. And the fourth dot ball. That's been two brilliant overs back to back by the strikers. So Shakir Saib leading, rallying his side. Two overs to go, waiting for the update. So the Knights need 34 in 2 overs. This is going to be a tough ask now with 2 overs to go and 2 new batsmen at the crease. This is where you ask the question whether you want a dot ball or you'd rather be out. When you have 2 good batsmen who can see the ball and are both retired out on 25 not out. A bit of smart cricket would be required from both teams to win this year's indoor tournament. Captain Shakir telling his plans to Sadeed, who was brilliant in his first over. An ex-keeper telling a current keeper what to do here. They pick up 3. Adil Bhai on strike, who's missed 3 of his first deliveries. And that was a fantastic Yorker. Couldn't do much about it, but he's managed to rotate strike. So 6 runs in the first 2 balls. Oh, and that's the second beautiful catch in the game. 2 fantastic catches. I hope both were recorded for the highlights reels, because this catch was an absolute blinder by the captain. But it is a massive wicket. However, the star of the show so far, Asad Butcher Saab, is back at the crease. He is running out of partners. There is a lot of runs to get. How is he going to approach this now? Sadeed has been an absolute revelation in this entire tournament. It started off with the 6s that he hit against the Radiant Stars, and he's not looked back since then. And enough, huge 6. Anything in his arc is going to go. Now the Knights believe. The Knights believe now. Anything in his arc will go for 6. You can't miss your length here. And there it is. There was a chance. A bit of panic here by the strikers. Needless runs given away, and more importantly, Asad Butcher has probably secured the strike for the final over. Dot ball. Wait to see what they need to defend in the final over and who is going to be the bowler to do it. So a left arm spinner has been opted to play the final over. So 18 needed in the final over here. 3 sixes, a couple of wides. Hence, nothing can be wide. You have to bowl straight and you have to back yourself. Even though a batsman like Asad Butcher does not miss out on anything. Crucial over here. This is the final that we wanted. This is the suspense we wanted. Brilliant by both teams nonetheless. Two worthy teams in the final. Who's going to be the champion for this year? "18 will feel like 25, nonetheless, in the final over." And there it is. That was it. That was the one. That's a brilliant catch. The ball was spinning. He had to be sure that he makes both hands onto it, and it's a brilliant catch, and the pressure back on the trustworthy Knights. However, they still have a legendary batsman in Ahmed Daud, who is 25 not out. He's back at the crease. He would know Fazal himself very well. He would look for the ball in the arc. He's a brilliant striker himself. Pressure is on both teams nonetheless. The legendary Daud versus the legendary Fazli Omar. It was in and out. That's a beauty. That's the beauty. That's the kind of deliveries Shane Warne would deliver in his peak. The pressure deliveries that Shane Warne would deliver in his peak. This is the one now. Can Adil Ahmed? He's still got 4 strikes to get this game. 4 good strikes and he could be a hero. The strikers have pulled this back massively. This is how believing till the end really matters. It was there, it was there. He gets away. Now he needs 3 sixes. Wily bowling, brilliant bowling. Into the length, slow ball. And that should secure it, unless he can, as long as he can keep his feet behind. And what a brilliant finish. That was one of the most entertaining finals. And 2 excellent teams have fought it out. And the team that held its nerve is Mighty Strikers. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Captain Shakir Ahmed, who led his side brilliantly throughout this tournament, and especially in this final. Commiserations to the trustworthy Knights who were brilliant themselves as well. The management has requested everyone to line up for the prize distribution, which is going to start very soon.
Now see how they serve first.
यार वो क्या कहते हैं वो जीत गया वो शाकिर भाई लाइन नंबर
Champion है. Robert Rodrigo. If we are not covered. That's a good match.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। आज इस टूर्नामेंट के अख्ताम पर जो तक़सीम इनामात हैं की कार्रवाई का आगाज़ तिलावत कुरान करीम से होता है। खाकसार आशिर अहमद को तिलावत के लिए बुलाता है।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Translation: I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the accursed. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. All praise belongs to Allah, Lord of all the worlds, the Gracious, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee alone do we worship, and Thee alone do we implore for help. Guide us in the right path, the path of those on whom Thou hast bestowed Thy blessings, those who have not incurred Thy displeasure, and those who have not gone astray.
अब अदील अहमद साहब टूर्नामेंट की रिपोर्ट पेश करेंगे।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. KCL indoor report is as follows. KCL South Indoor League took place over the last 3 months since January this year. Among 8 teams, every Saturday, 8 matches were played at Tolworth Recreation Centre. Strict COVID protocols were followed during the whole event. We formed a committee who checked every player's negative LFT test before the match. The weekly schedule was uploaded on MK website, MK app, Cricket Club app, KCL broadcast group, and sent the relevant team groups. On the day of the competition, playing teams sheet and after-match scorecard standing leaderboards were also sent out in KCL broadcast group by the graphic and media team. Cricket Club live scoring app was set up for live scoring for every match. After the league matches, top 4 teams were qualified for the semi-finals. Today, we started our finals day with semi-final. Semi-final was played between strikers and challengers, and final was played between strikers and knights. It was a good match between both teams, high spirit, brotherhood, but mighty strikers won the game. Congratulations to the winning team. Average attendance per match, including players, organizers, is 80 khuddam. In total, 31 matches were played. At the end, I would like to take opportunity to say Jazakallah all the team management and KCL committee for making this a successful league. Now can I request respected guests to please distribute prizes and address us with your kind words. Can I request runners teams to please, followed by the captain please. Barakallahu lakum. 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 Now can I request the winning teams to please come, followed by the captain. Barakallahu lakum. 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 Barakallahu lakum.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। पहले तो मैं सबसे अपनी खुशी का इज़हार करूँगा जब मैं एंटर हुआ। मुझे देखकर खुशी हुई कि हमारे खुदाम यहाँ पर खेल रहे हैं, एक्टिव हैं और अपने आप को मसरूफ़ रखा है गेम में। ख़ासतौर पर यहाँ के मौसम के हवाले से जब इंसान सोचता है कि इतनी टाइम है कि इंसान ग्राउंड में जाकर क्रिकेट नहीं खेल सकता, तो उसके लिए आपने एक अच्छा अमले में अच्छा इंतजाम किया हुआ है। मुझे खुशी है, बल्लेबाज का जब मैं देखता था, जब कहीं मैचेस हो रहे होते थे, मैं देख कर सोचता था कहाँ खेलते होंगे, क्या होता होगा वहाँ पे, लेकिन आज मौका मिल गया देखने का। और सबसे खुशी की बात यह है कि आपस में जो आप लोगों का भाईचारा है, मोहब्बत है, अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, और एक दूसरे की हौसला अफजाई करना, अप्रिशिएट करना, ये असल है हमारे खुदाम की जो रूह होनी चाहिए। मुझे कुछ मैं तो मिस कर रहा हूँ कि मैंने सेमीफाइनल मिस कर दिए हैं, लेट आया हूँ, और फाइनल की भी एक इनिंग देखी है, और उसमें हमने जो दो तीन चीज़ें जो नोट की हैं, जो मुझे अच्छी लगी हैं, जो कि बल्कि कहना चाहिए मैच विनिंग की चीज़ें, उसमें सरफराज का जो कैच है, शाकर का कैच है, फिर फजली ने आखिरी ओवर जो कर दिया, अगरचे मुदस्सर ने और असद ने, सॉरी, उसने दाऊद ने बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग की, लग रहा था कि इसलिए जीत जाएंगे, लेकिन फील्डिंग टीम ने अच्छी एफर्ट दिखाई, बाद में अच्छी फील्डिंग की, अच्छी बॉलिंग की, हौसला नहीं हारा, और वो आखिर पे मैच जीत गए हैं। ये होती है स्पिरिट, और ये होता है अपने आप को कॉन्फिडेंस की बात होती है। और जिस तरह की फील्डिंग की, और उस लिहाज से लग रहा था कि वो आखिर तक फाइट करेंगे, अगर से लग रहा था पहले शुरू में 2-3 ओवरों के बाद शायद आराम से जीत जाएंगे, लेकिन मैं हमारा मिस कर रहा हूँ, जो मैंने पहले मिस कर दिया, जो पहले मैचेस हुए हैं। सारे लड़के जिनको मैं देख रहा हूँ, सारे माशाल्लाह अपनी अपनी टीमों के लिहाज से सब सुपरस्टार हैं, सब अच्छा खेलने वाले हैं, और इसलिए सेमीफाइनल भी खेल रहे होंगे जाहिर है। और मुझे खुशी है कि आप लोगों ने अपने आप को फिट रखा है। मुझे कुछ कुछ बॉडीज नज़र आ रही हैं ऐसी जो कि अभी फिट नहीं है, वो फिट कर सकते हैं अपने आप को, अभी सीज़न शुरू होने वाला है उस लिहाज से, और उनको भी पता है कि उन्हें किसी का नाम लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि उनको पहले मैंने फिट देखा हुआ, इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि वो आप उस तरह नहीं नजर आ रहे। इसलिए ये एक बहाना था आप लोगों के लिए कि अपने आप को फिट रखें, ताकि जब सीजन शुरू होना है, फिर वो सितंबर तक चलना है, तो अपने आप को फिट रखेंगे तो कुछ अचीव भी कर पाएंगे, और कुछ ज़्यादा टारगेट सामने होना चाहिए। और मेरे नज़दीक सबसे बड़ी चीज़ गेम की है, वो फिटनेस ही है, क्योंकि अगर एक खादम हो या इंसान में से कोई हो, अगर वो फिट है तो सारे काम अच्छे होंगे, गेम भी अच्छी होगी, उसका बाकी दुनिया के काम भी अच्छे होंगे। बल्कि सबसे बड़ी चीज़ इबादत है। अगर इंसान फिट ना हो तो वो इस नमाज भी नहीं पढ़ सकता। थोड़ी सी चोट लगती है, बैठ जाते हैं, थोड़ी सी बात होती है, बैठ के नमाज पढ़ने का बहाना बना लेते हैं, और अगर पेट निकल आया तो बात का तो पूरी तरह से पाँव भी ना धोएं, ये भी हो जाता है। इसलिए अपने आप को फिट रखेंगे तो सब चीज़ें उसके अंदर आ जाएंगी। और अगर ये फिक्र नहीं है तो समझे कि आप अपने साथ दुश्मनी कर रहे हैं। मेरे नज़दीक तो खेल का जो बहाना है वो हमारी फिजिकल फिटनेस के लिए ही है। अगर वो है तो आप समझे कि आप अपने असल मकसद को अचीव कर रहे हैं। बाकी जो गेम है वो आपको सिखाती है कंपटीशन, मुकाबला, और एफर्ट करना, ट्राई करना, हार ना मानना। ये जो चीज़ें हैं ये इंसान का किरदार का हिस्सा बन जाती हैं फिर। मतलब अभी ये देख लें, और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि उसमें गेम में चीटिंग नहीं करनी, कोई ऐसे अंदाज से गेम नहीं जीतनी कि सिर्फ जीत जाएं, लेकिन आपको भी पता हो कि मैंने गलत किया है या मेरे साथी के साथी ने किसी गलत किया है। और आपको पता, मुझे पता, जो भी जानते हैं, मतलब हमारे पाकिस्तान की नेशनल टीम की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, उसमें भी कुछ ऐसे लोग होते थे, अब मैं उनका भी नाम नहीं लेना चाहता क्योंकि नहीं अच्छा लगता, वो चाहते थे कि सिर्फ जीतना है, जबकि इमरान कहता था जीतना है लेकिन ईमानदारी से जीतना है। वो चीज़ आज हो रही है सियासत को, अगर उसको थोड़ा बहुत भी आइडिया हो पाकिस्तान में इस वक्त क्या हो रहा है, तो यही है कि उसके खिलाफ सारे मिलकर चीटिंग कर रहे हैं, और वो कह रहा है कि मैं हारूं या जीतूं, मैंने चीटिंग नहीं करनी। ये हो रहा है, और यही जिंदगी का असूल है। और अगर हम उस चीज़ को समझ लें कि हमने जो भी काम करना है ज़िंदगी में ईमानदारी से करना है, और हक के साथ वो करना है, और इंसाफ के तकाज़ों को पूरे करते हुए करना है, तो ही उस काम में जीत का मजा है। वरना वो जीत भी अगर किसी को भी पता है कि आपने किस तरह जीता है, वो तो जीत का कोई फायदा नहीं है, और आपको उसके दिल में आपकी शख्सियत का कोई अच्छा इमेज नहीं बैठेगा। हमें चंद क्रिकेटर हैं दुनिया में जिन्होंने ऐसे ऐसे जिंदगी में खेल के दौरान ऐसी चीज़ें की हैं कि जिनकी वजह से उनकी लोगों के दिलों में इज्जत है। उनमें से एक इमरान भी है कि जिन लोगों ने ऐसे ऐसे मौक़ों पर जीत की परवाह नहीं की, उन्होंने दूसरी टीम के खिलाड़ी को वापस बुला लिया, या कभी किसी ने कोई आउट था, वो अंपायर ने आउट नहीं दिया, वो चला गया। मुझे गिलट उसका याद है, एक दफ़ा अंपायर ने आउट नहीं दिया था, वो चला गया था। और भी कई बैट्समैन ऐसे होते हैं। अब तो खैर सिस्टम आ गया, और लेकिन पहले तो कुछ नहीं होता था ना, इस तरह का टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं थी, तो वो प्लेयर चंद होते हैं। अब वो अब याद है हमें, मैचेस पता नहीं कितने आए, कितने गए, कितने हारे, कितने जीते, लेकिन वो बंदे याद हैं, इसलिए उन्होंने ईमानदारी खाई थी, उन्होंने सच बोला था, झूठ नहीं बोला, उन्हें जीत की फिक्र नहीं थी, उनको पता था मैं आउट हूँ तो आउट हूँ, वो चले जाते थे। इसलिए ये जेल में रखें। आज इतनी टेक्नोलॉजी होने के बावजूद भी बाज़ औक़ात ऐसी चीज़ें हो जाती हैं कि वो प्लेयर को पता होता है कि मैं आउट हो गया हूँ, तो बाकी चीज़ें उसके हक में नहीं जा रही होती बज़ाहिर, लेकिन वो सच बोल देगा तो उसमें उसकी बड़ाई है, उसकी इज्जत एहतराम लोगों के दिलों में बढ़ेगा, उसके फैंस बढ़ेंगे, चाहे जाके वो मैच हार गया हो हमेशा। इसलिए मैं भी ये कहूँगा कि खेल से ये सबक भी हमने लेना है कि एक तो हमने सच बोलना है ईमानदारी से और एफर्ट करनी आखिर तक, आखिरी बॉल तक हमने फाइट करनी है। ये चीज़ अगर हमने सीख ली तो हमारी जो कम से कम जमात अहमदिया के अंदर खुदाम का जो असल कहना चाहिए कि अचीवमेंट है वो यही बड़ी है कि एक अच्छे बाकिरदार इंसान बन के बाहर निकलें जो फिर अपनी अपनी कैपेसिटी में दीन की खिदमत भी करें, जमात की खिदमत भी करें, अपने फैमिली की भी हेल्प करें, जिस तरह भी उनको अल्लाह ताला ने तौफीक दी हुई है। और यही अल्टीमेट मकसद है हमारा, एक अच्छे इंसान बनना और दूसरों के लिए मुफीद साबित होना, दूसरों की हमदर्दी करना। अगर हमने ये सब कुछ कर लिया तो हमने इन चीज़ों का सारा मकसद पा लिया। अल्लाह ताला हम सबको इसकी चीज़ को रूह है उसको समझने की तौफीक दे और खुदामद अहमदिया के जो खुदामद अहमदिया से जो तवक्कुआत हैं खलीफतुल मसीह को, मजलिस को, जमात को, उन पर हम में से हर एक जो है वो पूरा उतरने की सही भी करे और अल्लाह ताला उसको तौफीक दे कि वो अपने असली और सही जो गोल है उसका उसमें अल्लाह ताला उसको कामयाबी अता करेगा इंशाल्लाह। और इसके लिए कोशिश भी होनी चाहिए और हमारी अपनी जो हर एक इंडिविजुअल एफर्ट है वो इंतहा तक होनी चाहिए। अल्लाह ताला हमें इसकी तौफीक अता करे। दुआ कर लें। आमीन।